Welcome to Bontok.
If only for tonight, I'm gonna let you in. If only for the high, I'm gonna let you in. Look up to the sky, do you see the lights? Look up to the sunrise, do you see what I see inside? I won't go anywhere if I'm not with you tonight. I won't see the hope alive if I'm not with you tonight. Oh, 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 oh. You make me feel, you make me feel.
I made it to Bontok, ang capital ng Mountain Province here in Cordillera. Dahil dito, ito yung sentro ng mga daan papunta sa mga nearby provinces or parang gateway siya papunta sa mga sikat na lugar dito sa Mountain Province like Kalinga at Sagada. Isa rin ito sa may mga mayayamang kultura ng Igorot. Actually, the town takes pride na ipakita yung kultura ng Igorot. In fact, they celebrate Langay Festival na kung saan hina-highlight yung mga tribal dances, mga songs at mga traditions ng Igorot. At syempre, ang pinunta ko ay yung mga magagandang tanawin gaya ng rice terraces, mga ilog at mga bundok. Nandito ako ngayon sa Mount Fato, isa sa mga popular na bundok dito sa Bontoc Mountain Province. Approximately 1,438 meters above sea level yung elevation nito at nasa 1 hanggang 1.5 oras yung pag-akyat papunta sa summit nito. At yung trail level niya is hindi mahirap kaya sobrang perfect siya for beginners or less experienced hikers like me. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and we're about to start our trek. I'm wearing my jacket kasi medyo malamig daw sa taas. Lalo patapit hapon ako yung makakarating sa taas. And mukhang maganda yung weather, so feeling ko magiging smooth yung hike namin. So yung hike namin started with some challenging stairs. It lasted more or less 10 minutes lang naman. Then after that, trail proper na yung next. So the trail is pretty straightforward. Wala naman masyadong assault. Chill hike lang siya pero nakakahingal pa rin in some parts. Don't forget na magdala ng water kasi may times talaga na mauuhaw ka. Syempre, after all, kahit chill hike siya, intense pa rin yung activity na to. As for my pace, I did not push myself so hard to keep up sa group namin. Hihintayin ka naman ng guide if ever maiwan ka. So I just go with my own pacing and natapos ko pa rin naman yung hike within the budgeted time. Feel ko yung katawan ko kung pagod na and nag-i-slow down ako pag out of breath na ako. I even rest from time to time and I took a pause to take shots and pictures of the views. Literally, in-enjoy ko lang talaga every moment of this hike. And fun fact, a cute little Shih Tzu was hiking with us and successfully reached the summit. Take note, ito yung first hike niya. Not bad, diba? Nakakita na ako ng mga rock formations. So I think medyo malapit na kami sa summit. And hinihingal na ako. But it's okay. Ang mga notable features ng Mount Fato ay first, yung rocky summit nito. So yung summit ng Mount Fato ay pinapaganda ng mga rock formations na sobrang perfect for taking pictures. The next one is, yung trail papunta sa summit nito is surrounded by tall pine trees, kaya sobrang scenic na mga makikita habang nag-hike dito. And lastly, usually balot ng hamog or mist yung bundok, especially during early mornings, kaya sobrang calming ng vibe nito. Welcome to Mount Kupapay. I made it to the summit of Mount Kapapay, also one of the popular mountains dito sa Bontoc Mountain Province. Approximately 1,647 meters above sea level naman yung elevation nito, and nasa 1.5 hanggang 2 oras naman yung duration ng pag-akyat sa summit nito. Also relatively easy din yung trail, kaya perfect siya for beginners or less experienced hikers. For this hike, we started to trek as in super dilim pa. So I have no idea what the trail looks like. I guess yung trail nito is mas mahirap and mas mahaba ng konti lang naman compared sa Mount Fato. And I would say chill hike pa rin naman siya. Narating namin yung summit earlier than we expected and medyo madilim pa, which is the perfect time to wait and watch the beautiful sunrise. The main highlight of Mount Kapapay is yung stunning sea of clouds which often appear during dawn o madaling araw. And from the summit, matatanaw yung napakagandang malikong rice terraces. Also gusto ko yung quietness, yung malamig na simoy ng hangin, at yung sobrang green na paligid ng bundok. Pag pinagsama-sama at nakita mo yung mga sinabi kong characteristics into just one frame, sobrang magical at parang wala ka sa earth.
If only for the rise, I'm gonna let you in. If only for this life, I'm gonna let you in.
As we start to descend, dun ko mas na-appreciate yung trail. Napapalibutan ito ng tall pine trees, yung paligid ay luntian at talagang buhay na buhay. Sa malayo, tanaw yung magagandang mountains, and most parts ng trail ay mahamog kaya sobrang presko ng pag-descent namin.
I will see the hope alive if I'm not with you tonight.
Sa bandang dulo ng trail, we were able to see the malikong rice terraces ng malapitan. It really is breathtaking in this perspective. Ang ganda ng malahagdan sa gilid ng mga bundok, yung lush green fields, at yung misty na surroundings. Parang mirror yung watery terraces, kaya nagre-reflect yung sky. And it creates a beautiful backdrop. What a perfect way to end this hike.
If only, if only, if only for tonight. If only, if only, if only for tonight.
I really love how this trip went, though medyo challenging siya. I still enjoy it. I think the highlight of this trip is when I saw the Malikong rice terraces. It's so amazing to think how Igorots made such an incredibly beautiful masterpiece na hanggang ngayon nandyan pa at napapakinabangan pa ng nakararami. This really inspired me to explore more of the Philippines, and I'm looking forward to hike as many mountains as I can this year, and I'm hoping that you come with me on this journey. And that's it for now, and thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one. Bye.